Bro, how are you?
Fine.
What are you training today?
Training for abs, bro.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. By the end of this video, you will know the kind of mistakes most of us make while doing abs movements and how to correct the mistakes. To begin with, one of the common mistakes people do when training abs is using weights. Most people, they will argue and tell you that for you to get big abs, you should train them with weights, and I agree. But first one has to see the abs and then start looking for big abs as you progress. So the question is, how do I get abs without using weights? Of course, you have to be on a diet to lower your body fat percentage and then to see the abs. But then for today, I will just focus on the exercises. First step is to get rid of the weight and focus on doing the exercise itself. Once you've selected the exercise, start counting until you feel the burning sensation, which typically starts from 10 to 15 repetitions. Repeat the set to make a total of 3 sets. By doing this, it will help you to concentrate more on the parts you're trying to work rather than other muscles coming to help in the movement. As you progress, it reaches a point where you start doing more repetitions, let's say 20 or more, then you can throw in some weights to help with the resistance. Moving on to the second point, training every day is another mistake people tend to make.
Bro, how are you? Fine.
What are you training today?
Training for abs, bro.
Abs is like any other muscle group, it needs time to recover. Again, I'm not saying you should not do abs every day, but for some people it may work, but for others it will really help to take days off and train every other day. But the point is, recovery is key for the abs too, since when you are doing heavy compound movements like squats and deadlifts, or even doing normal workouts like arms, your core muscles really come into play to support the movement. So I suggest you do what you feel like it's best for your needs. For me, I'm training them twice a week, so yeah. Moving on to the third point, by not focusing on the movement. I see this very often. You enter the gym and the first thing you see is this guy training abs and he's busy staring at you as if he owes you. Instead, what you should be doing is focusing on the range of motion. Let's say you are doing a normal crunch from point A to B. Focus on the movement and think. Try to be aware, for example, point A will be when you are, coming from the floor, and point B is when you are fully crunched. So another good example is, I don't know if you have ever watched the process of a baby learning, how to roll over, crawl, and eventually walk. Then you have seen everything you need to know about human movement. The human body is designed to be in constant motion with all joints, and focusing on motion really impacts your training. My fourth and last point is breathing. It took me years to come to realize the benefit of breathing, like when to breathe in, when to breathe out, So by focusing on breathing, you can really feel the exercise you're doing. So typically try your best to breathe in on the negative, meaning if you are doing a crunch, the negative will be when your upper body is going back to the floor. Same as doing leg raises, the negative will be letting your legs go freely to the floor. Breathe out on the positive, meaning when coming from the floor while doing crunches or when you're trying to start any ab movement. The key takeaway is, when it comes to breathing, try breathing as much as necessary when doing any form of exercises, not only abs, and in return you will get the benefit of muscle-mind connection, which I will do a separate video for this topic. So yeah, to conclude the video, always use body weight when doing any ab workout, and whenever you feel like you are doing more repetitions, that's a good time to add some resistance in the form of weight. As for the training frequency, listen to your body and don't overdo the exercises. Take some days off to let the muscle rest. When it comes to focusing, try your best to get away from any distraction and give 100% in any set that you're remaining. And lastly, for breathing, it will take time before you realize you've mastered it, and it doesn't mean you should stop trying. There you have it now. I hope I've covered some common mistakes that will tend to come across, and if by any chance you think you have more to say, don't hesitate to comment below so that we can all benefit from each other. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, see you in the next one.